it is my turn with the Nanocortex. My friends at Sweetwater have sent over the new Nanocortex for me to share with you. I pretty much just opened the box, and there's one big thing about this pedal that people have mentioned, and no one has seemed to talk about the one huge workaround for this. So let's get into it. As you will now see on the screen, we have the Nanocortex set up right next to me. First of all, I just have to tell you that it is a beautifully designed piece of gear. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I was hardcore Helix guy. And I still have it on the floor right next to me. And when I got the HX Stomp, there was one thing that bugged me a little bit, and it was that the build quality did not feel as sturdy as the big Helix. Like the Helix LT and down all basically feels the same, but the big boy Helix, like being the metal and heavy one, just did not give me the same feeling. And I have to say that the Nano definitely gives me the same build quality vibe. Like you pick it up, it just feels sturdy as the Quad Cortex. And I think that that is the first step in making a solid live gigging product. So let's go, let's see. I actually have headphones set up right now. Let me see. I'm gonna be getting all of these. Oh, there we go. So, as you'll see on the screen now, I have not only the Nanocortex, but I have my phone next to it. And if there's a little bit of a glare on there, I'm sorry. But this is what you're gonna see as soon as you open the product. As soon as you get everything squared up, and oh, I should mention, if you have problems with the Bluetooth, update your app. That's all it comes down to. Just update the Cortex app. It took me like 20 minutes to realize that I just needed to update the Cortex app. That was a silly move on my part. So as you see here, we have Crunch 1A, and we have Clean in My Dreams as, I guess, 1B. And then 2A is Edge 80s. I can't wait to see what that is. And then 2B, then 2B is High Gain 1 Simple. So let's see if this is giggable on like gig day. See now look, as I click, oh, this is so cool. I think the fact that there's 2 buttons, I was really nervous about the 2 button thing, by the way, and it's not really 2 buttons, and kind of 4 buttons is better than only 3 buttons, if that makes sense. Anyway, so check this out. 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. So let's go back over there, and interesting. If I'm on 1A and I click to 2B, I guess whatever I was on previously, it goes there. So if I wanted to go from here on 2A over to the Clean in My Dreams, I'd have to click twice. That's a really fast app. But that's a little bit of a learning curve, but I mean, other products cycle around like that too, so we're kind of used to it at this point. So let's see. Tone time. Woo, that's hot. Damn, I like that a lot. Okay, let's see. I need to find a tuner really quick. Hold on. Hold both buttons down. Oh, and the tuner shows up on the app. That's awesome. I will say that I've said a lot of things so far and I keep promising tones, but also the fact of the matter is just that I always have my phone whenever I gig, playing weddings and stuff like that. I always have my phone up on my mic stand anyway. So this is not an inconvenience for me in any way. So just gonna say that really quick. Nice. Oh, I love Neural's. I love Neural's captures. Let's see. Clean, baby. Oh, wait. Why did it not just? Why didn't it turn? Why didn't it change? What's going on? Wait for it, wait for it. Ooh. Okay, so immediately, I don't know what it is. Actually, fellow YouTuber Steve Sterlacci, he mentioned that he thinks the Helix, the HX Stomp, sounds better than the big Helix, and he said it might just be a placebo thing for him, but that's how he feels, and he thinks that this sounds better than the Quad Cortex. And I mean, like, I did not, out of the box, you could easily go out with this, and I don't think he's wrong in saying that out of the box, to me, this just hit me way harder than my Quad did at first. And I still love my Quad, don't get me wrong. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep listening. Woo! Let's see. There we go, Edge 80s. Let's see. So again, right out of the box, that's what you're getting. Those are the sound effects that you get. And it's just unbelievable the amount of stuff. It's just unbelievable the amount of stuff that's in this small package. And how responsive this app is. It's like Neural has been good at software for a long time or something. I'm gonna get some tones with the Les Paul really quick because I'm so excited. Technically, this is not a Les Paul. If you've been on my channel, you know what this is. But, I mean, a gold top. If you're a guitar player for a decent amount of time, you kind of know what a gold top with P90s should sound like. And I mean, I think the Nanocortex is just doing it exactly right. Check it out. Just... It gives me like the reason I wanted to try it with the headphones because I wanted to see it if it gave me the amp in the room feel like studio wise, because I'm one of those guys that grew up doing studio stuff, so I'm used to hearing like a guitar amp in headphones, and even though this limits the frequencies, I still really like the feeling it's giving me. That's what we're chasing, right? We want the feeling. We want the feeling of the amp, and I feel like I'm getting it. Okay, so I'm over here again. I'm doing the high gain. Got all that, a 412 California standard. We're gonna put our delay on and save it, but we'll just do it just for now, just to do one of these. Let's be Joel Hoekstra from Whitesnake for a second. Okay, let's do I'm so happy. It just sounds squishy and what I'm about to tell you is going to be the silliest thing that you've probably already thought of on your own, but just bear with me because sometimes we just need to hear it. I'll put a picture of the Nanocortex on the screen right now so you can see the back, and you will notice that it has a MIDI/expression jack. So you could either have an expression or a MIDI, and that's been one of the top complaints that I've seen about this device. Now for me personally, I'm gonna explore this more, but I don't see why you wouldn't just get something like this, right? So this is the MIDI Captain from Paint Audio. This comes with two expression pedal inputs, two separate expression pedals. So for me, that kind of seems like the biggest fix, where you could just, ready for this? This is where it gets a little bit deeper. And this is a wonderful piece of gear. I'm very happy that I have it. But I mean the Behringer, what is it, the 1010 FC or something like that? It's something like that. it's Behringer's MIDI foot switch with 2 expression pedals on it. Like you could get that, have it as your front of stage unit, and have the Nanocortex somewhere off on a shelf as a rack unit. To me, it's just such a convenient rig. It's pretty unbelievable. And it comes in, like, if you were to get I think the Behringer foot switch is like $110, and this is somewhere around there as well. So to get the Nanocortex with its seemingly endless amount of captures that you could download and a very good amount of storage, and not to mention its potential updates over the next couple years, plus the foot switch, let's say that came out to like a little bit under $700, right? For a full rig, for one of the best sounding rigs you're gonna get. I think it's kind of ridiculous. And if you want to check out that rig and see exactly how much it would cost, I have the link to the package below. And if you want to see me in action with my band with the Quad Cortex, watch these videos right here.